Hey folks, this is Thaddeus Smith, also known as the Solar Avenger across all social media platforms. And I have the privilege of having Asia Whetstine. Did I pronounce it right?
You got it.
I have the privilege of bringing her on to the Be Nice Individuals podcast, where I have been given the opportunity to really just highlight and showcase different groups, different people, things like that. And today was a day that we had scheduled to talk about some events Asia has coming up, specifically our back to school event. So, Asia, give us a background on yourself, what you do, and then we'll talk about your event. So
Yeah,
who
of
is
course. Who is Asia? She's complicated. She's no. So I've been an event sales manager here at Main Event Entertainment for several years. Absolutely love it. Great company. I myself have a couple of kiddos who love to come here, have some fun. So that's a little bit, I guess, about who I am. And yeah, I sell fun. That's what I do. That's my passion is figuring out how people like to party and making it work for them.
so that's an event space, is that correct?
It is. So at Main Event Entertainment, we have 50,000 square feet of space here. We have over 100 arcade games. We have 20 bowling lanes. We have laser
Whoa.
tag, full bar and restaurant, billiards, shuffleboard. We do have private event space, semi-private space. So it's really good. When I say party, it's really good for everything from a kid's birthday party to a group or corporate event. We've done weddings here, but mitzvahs, anything and everything you could think of. We have the space here for it.
Very interesting. I thought you were going to say it was an event space just for people to kind of rent out like a room, but you told me this is a whole entertainment zone.
Oh yes. Oh yes. So I mean, you could just rent event space if you want to. It's a little boring, so we like to add the
Yeah.
pizzazz to it.
Okay, where is this specifically?
So we are located on Phillips Highway. We're right across from the Avenues Mall.
So I am not from here. GPS is my friend. Is that is that in Jacksonville?
It is. So it's right
Okay.
on the corner of 95 and 295. So it's going to be that very first exit.
Okay, and for people like me, it's right on our phone, and that's how we'll get. So
It is.
I love you. We love it. What got you into that space? Kind of like what got you into that industry specifically?
So, I've always been in restaurants, management. And so when I first came to Main Event, I was out on the floor. I was an operations manager and I loved it. I loved, just making those memories, making people smile, kids coming in for, hey, I just got adopted today and I'm hanging out with my new family,
Oh
being
wow.
able to, being able to go to a claw machine and open it up and be like, hey, bud, what do you want? Congratulations. We're so happy for you. So that's really kind of the passion that I have for it. So once the sales manager position opened up, I jumped on it. I'm still helping people in that way, just not quite on the floor. I'm helping them build those perfect packages for, again, whether it's a kid's birthday party or group or corporate event, everybody wants those positive memories in their lives. So trying to figure out what works best for everybody.
No, that makes sense, and that's cool that you've been able to do multiple roles in that company. One of the things that you said that was pretty interesting. I mean, you said a lot of interesting things, so I don't want to downplay this specific thing, but you said go into this claw machine, like open the claw machine to give the kid the present. Like,
yeah, of course. 100%.
You should give the kid, keep just giving him quarters. Like, hey,
you showed your age just a little bit there because we don't do quarters anymore. You get a card that you get a swipe.
Oh, see, like I never won anything out of a claw machine, so I probably should have come there and said I was adopted so I could get.
You could have just asked. You could have asked.
Yeah. I always thought that was a cool skill that these people had with being able to just navigate and get something, but it just always took my money. But that's cool. Cool event space. I'm always hearing about people looking for a space as well to do things. So right now I'm actually in Palm Coast, and if you saw my screen kind of changing, I'm at a podcast studio that's a rental space, right? And I was trying to navigate kind of this monitor behind me. So if you saw my screen like getting bigger and smaller, it wasn't that the superhero was flying. I was just navigating. So, but you were saying though, with that event space, there's different things that are going on. Events, obviously. One of which is the school drive. Tell me more about that and how people can support you.
Yeah, of course. So one of the things that I started a lot of stuff when I became the sales manager, but I have a huge passion for nonprofits, giving back to the community, just generally helping people out. So one of the big events that we have every year is our back to school bash. So this year we have it on Tuesday, July 30th. It's going to be from 5 to 8. We have a ton of vendors coming out. We're going to have the fire department here with a fire truck, so the kids can, be able to see, a fire truck up close and the equipment that they use and everything. We're going to have a lot of information here for the community, a lot of different vendors handing things out. We're giving away a ton of school supplies, and when they come in, they get to do free bowling, free laser tag, free arcade. So not only do they get giveaways and everything like that, but they also get to have some free fun while they're here as well. So it's really just like a big fun community event for us to just kind of love on people, come in, get some supplies, help ease that burden on parents' pockets when the kids go back to school.
That's cool.
And just really reach out to the community.
That's cool. And now, is this an event where people are dropping off supplies, or is it they're picking up? How's that going?
So I'm glad you asked. One of the things that I did instill, I guess, when I became a sales manager is each month we partner with a different nonprofit. So during whatever month it is, we collect items for that nonprofit. And if you were to come in, let's say with your family, drop off some items for whatever nonprofit we're collecting for that month, we would in turn give you some free arcade play for the day. So it's really a win-win for the community. So this month we are focusing on our back to school supplies. So that's how we're getting a lot of those supplies. So yes, people can come drop off some back to school supplies for that drive. And we can, them in return would get some complimentary arcade play that they could either use that day or come back later. But our vendors are also supplying a lot of the back to school supplies as well. So we have some book bags, we have, some packages that are just supplies. It's kind of all over the board.
Very cool. I feel like we should have started with free games. That's cool. So I have to know, you've been there for a while, right? What is your favorite game there? You have to have one.
Honestly, I'm not a huge gamer, so believe it or not, it's our piano keys. I love the piano keys. It's one of the things I'm pretty good at, which is probably why I like it. But yeah, I would have to say the piano keys, as boring as it is by far my favorite.
Yeah. Now, do you notice, so I go to Daytona Lagoon a lot because I'm this way. Do you notice that there are consistently some of the same people that come there and they just go to their favorite and they're masters at it, like Dance Dance Revolution or something like that?
100%. We actually have a regular. He's so wonderful. He's a business guy. He always comes in his suit and tie, but he does a lot of traveling, and he has like 5 specific games that he knows how to hit the jackpot on every single time. He'll come in and he'll play just those games.
That's hilarious. Yeah, there's this guy at Daytona Lagoon, big, tall, black guy, really skinny, right? And he gets on Dance Dance Revolution, and he's just going, and people are stopping, they're watching him go. I'm like, man, it's pretty cool, because he's good at it. So.
I have been begging for Dance Dance Revolution here. Unfortunately, we do not have it, but that would definitely be my favorite game if we did have it.
Well, if and when you do get it, I'm going to have to approach that guy who goes to Daytona Lagoon and mention that there's another one out there so he can go conquer yours. So
perfect. Yeah. Hey, you only have the high score on one. You need to double or nothing.
That's true. You got to go out to Jacksonville and, take over and conquer their Dance Revolution machine. So that's perfect. Hey, were there any other things that you wanted to talk about before we jump off? Specifically, any other events, or is the school bash the one that is kind of the forefront of your mind right now?
It is kind of the forefront. I will say, being a mom myself, I did have a mom reach out and say, look, everybody does a back to school bash. We appreciate what you're doing for the community and everything, but, our school supplies are covered. We always struggle with clothes. So with that being said, this is the first year we're going to kind of try this out. But on Tuesday, August the 6th, we are going to do a clothing swap. So the way that we kind of have it set up is, everybody wants to, get new clothes. And the first thing I tell my kids is, well, go through your closet and see what doesn't fit you from last year. So this is a way for for parents to take those clothes, gently used and everything, bring them in. If you bring in, let's say 10 items, then we'll give you a voucher. You can come back on August 6th and basically kind of go shopping. We're going to set our private rooms up as a pop-up thrift store, and have the opportunity to possibly find 10 other items and, size up, level up, however you want to look at it, your wardrobe for the kiddos. So probably won't be everything that your kids would need. But obviously not just school supplies, but school clothes are a huge expense for families. So we're going to see how it goes this year. I'm pretty excited about it. We've already had several people come do some drop-offs. We've had some people just do donations for that, saying that they don't need any extra clothes, but they wanted to be able to donate to the cause. So any clothes that are not claimed during that event will be donated to, or probably our local teen challenge, I believe, is who we partnered with on this one.
Dude, this is awesome. I thought it was just a back to school bash that, this space was just doing this year or something. It's kind of sounding like this is just part of the company itself. And mind you, my background keeps going out. We're working on things. But I think I have a timer set here on my laptop that's causing it to do so. But what I was saying, though, is that space, it sounds like this is just part of your normal activities as far as giving back and stuff. Is that accurate?
Yeah, I mean, it's something that we, like I said, we love to do here in Jacksonville. Like I said, each month we partner with a different nonprofit. We've done, Jacksonville Humane Society, Betty Griffin Center, Rock Solid Foundation, and numerous others. So each month we're trying to get our guests who are coming in to give us a call and say, hey, who are you working with this month? What can I bring in to help my local community, but also help yourself, give your kids some arcade play and everything like that, but also give back. So it's a huge passion that everybody in my office shares, and it's something that we love to do. So
that is super awesome. Before we go, shout out the company again, location, the address actually for people that use GPS like myself, don't know landmarks. And also a way people can get in contact with you.
Yeah, of course. So Main Event Entertainment, we are located at 10370 Phillips Highway in Jacksonville, Florida. It's right across from the Avenues Mall. You can either email us at jaxsales, that's JAX sales with an S, at mainevent.com, or you can call us at 904-260-7500. Sales office is open every day of the week, usually from around 10 to 6, and we would be happy to answer any questions that anybody has in regards to booking an event or what we have to offer.
That's awesome. Well, hey, I appreciate your time. And other folks that are out there watching this, I just want to let you guys know that Be Nice Individuals podcast is something I just started because I wanted to connect with people like Asia that are part of companies, obviously, that are doing something cool, something positive for their community. It's just an opportunity to highlight and spotlight those people. So if there's any other businesses, any other individuals that want to come on and be spotlighted, make sure you reach out to me. I'll be happy to host it. And again, Asia, thank you for coming on. It was a pleasure.
Thank you, Thaddeus. You are awesome. I appreciate all you do.
Absolutely. I'll see you.
All right. Have a good one.